You're in first year and people already know what they're majoring in, and you actually do not know. No, don't relax. University is one space where you either make it or you lose it.
You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages past. That is why your name.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, darling, what would I have done without you? And if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the family. I'm Gloria Natasha and I love having you here. Please do stay. This is a safe space, so please do stay. In today's video, I am wearing my big sister boots again, and I've decided to actually open a playlist for these videos, and I've titled the playlist With Love, Gloria Natasha, because all this is coming from a point of love, from a place of love, from everything love. So, once again, get your juice, your popcorn, your snacks, your chips, and let's have a little chit chat. Still focusing on my little sisters or people that are yet to get to uni or people just navigating their early 20s or their 20s. I'm here to talk to you guys again, not as an advisor, but just as a sister who's also navigating her early 20s. And I told you guys that I'll be talking about stuff that I feel like nobody talked about or stuff that I feel like everybody needs to know based on my own experiences. So, if this is your type of vibe, welcome to the chat. I am still focusing on the topic of things I wish I knew before I came to uni or things that I actually learned during uni, things I'm learning, things I've learned and stuff like that. I have my stuff on my iPad so that I just don't miss out anything. Okay, so I'm still focusing on things that I wish I knew or things that I learned during uni or the uni journey and stuff like that, so that you guys don't feel like what you're going through is actually that bad. You survive, okay? So let's get into it. The first thing on today's episode is that I wish I registered that nobody actually has it all figured out. I used to think that once you get to uni, you should have everything figured out. You know, like you're in first year and people already know what they're majoring in, and you actually do not know. It's not a good thing. I'm not saying go to uni and not know what you actually want to do. This is why I was like in the last video, be intentional about things you want to study. But sometimes, let's say you're already in uni, but you actually do not know what you actually want to do, because some people are doing degrees for their parents, which is not bad too. But like, get your stuff together, get your research done, know what you want to do, think, have time to yourself. Actually, guys, like, have time when you're just you and your thoughts. You need it to think, to navigate through things, to learn. You know, you get to learn about yourself, to learn about the things you like, the things you do not like, etc. So I'm just here to let you know that nobody actually has it all figured out. Everybody is fighting for their life out there. One way or the other, everybody is just trying to make it to the top. Everybody's trying to be better. Everybody's trying to move from point A to B. Nobody has it all figured out. Okay, maybe there are people who have it all figured out. Let me not speak for everybody. But just know that not everybody has it all figured out. People are trying their best to make it. And if you just go about life that way, I feel like it makes it better. You have less things to worry about. At the same time, I'm not saying relax. No, don't relax. Don't relax, okay? Like, work hard, have goals, plan out your life, think, have times where it's just you and your thoughts, navigating how you're going to make it better or how you're going to move from point A to B. I'm just saying, don't be discouraged or don't quit on your dreams just because you feel like the next person or your age mates are making it in life. How is she doing it? How come we're the same age and she has done this? How come we're the same age, he has done that? Don't view life like that, okay? For context, when I started uni, I didn't even know what I wanted to do with the degree after. I knew I loved what I was doing, which was a great thing. But then having a program, a degree that's very broad and has a little bit of everything, I didn't know, because I was in first year. I hadn't taken other courses that had exposed me to getting to a point where I'll be like, actually, you know what? I like this stuff more than this stuff. So I just didn't know that what was I going to do with, I didn't know what I was going to do with the degree. But you know what? It also takes time because getting into second year, third year, final year, by the time I finished my degree, I actually knew Kuti, okay, as Glory, I know what field I want to enter. I know what I want to focus on. I know what I want to concentrate on. I even had a direction of what I want to do, in my career. You know what? Give it time sometimes, sometimes you don't know, and it also takes a little bit of growth, maturity to get to decide those things. And literally, I hate to burst the bubble. Your life is literally in your own hands. Your parents have done their part, but like once you're in uni, guys, your life is actually in your own hands because it gets to a point where you want people's opinion, like your parents, and they're going to ask you, "Sky, where would Uruda say? Or what are you thinking? What do you think is best? How do you want to navigate through this?" So you have to be very intentional about your life. Take time to think and ask yourself, if mom and dad are not part of this decision making, if nobody's influencing me, just me as Glory, what do I want to do? What career path do I want to take? Where do I want to go in life? Ask yourself serious questions, Even though you don't have it figured out, ask yourself serious questions. It can actually help you figure it all out. So take time to think about it, okay? Even the most organized people, they do it, even though they might not look like they are doing it. Everybody hasn't had it figured it out, but they are working towards it. So you should also work towards it. Don't just relax. At the same time, don't put yourself under too much pressure because nobody has it all figured out. I'm speaking to you right now. I don't have everything figured out. You get what I mean? Number two, let's talk about friendships. I'm going to talk about this because I'm going to talk about this. Now, listen to this. Your first friends might not be your lifetime friends. Same thing, your high school friends might not be your friends for the entire life. Just understand, if you take life this way, take life as this. There are people for different seasons. You know what? Not all drifts or friendship fallouts or whatever are just because of drama or majerirana or conflict and stuff like that. Sometimes, actually, yes, sometimes people come into your life for a specific season and a specific reason. And sometimes when their job is done, the friendship ends. It's not always about bad blood, bad vibes, bad no. So sometimes you might realize that the people you were friends with in high school, you guys just drifted, but you were so close before. That's okay sometimes. It's okay. The season is over and that's fine. Same thing with uni. You might meet friends in first year, first week of school, first semester, second semester. And by the end of your whole 5 year or 4 year or 3 year program, you guys are not friends anymore. At the same time, you're not enemies. That's okay because they're seasonal friends. Pane shamwari dzerwendo, shamwari dzemwaka. Seasonal friends are there, or seasonal people, not just friends. You have people for specific seasons. And I know that as someone that believes in God so much, I know that God puts people in your life for specific reasons. So let's say God put someone in your life for a specific season. That's okay for them to do what they're supposed to do and leave. It's okay too. And then, of course, there are some times when you're growing and then you have to outgrow people because growth. That's also okay. But I feel like this is not talked about enough. People feel like once you're not friends with somebody and people ask you why you're not friends with somebody or if you're not hanging out with somebody again, it's a crime. It's not a crime. And you don't have to over explain. You don't have to over explain yourself. Justify. It's okay to lose people and to outgrow people. You have to be intentional about your life. You have to be intentional about the people you give access to your life, because I don't take the concept of friendship lightly, because you can't be my friend if we are not helping each other some way, somehow. We cannot be friends if all we do is business that does not help us grow. You cannot be my friend if all we do is nonsense, you know? Because how will you grow? There's this saying, I don't know it like word for word, but it just basically says show me your friends and I'll show you your character. I think that's something like that. That stuff is real. That is actually real because the people you spend the majority of your time with have a big impact and influence on your actual life. So if you spend time with people that are not motivated, believe me, you if you're motivated before, because you're surrounded by those people, you will start acting that way. Same way you spend time with people that are really serious about life. They are investing, they are working. You are so eager to do it, even though you don't even know what investing is. So be intentional about the people you keep. Don't just be friends with people because we are no peace. Oh, this one is so, oh my. Be with friends that help you. I've been in seasons of my life where my friends know that I pray for them and they pray for me. But there are times where life actually pulls you down and you just feel like you need your friends to pray for you because you feel like you're so tired. Now, look, go and evaluate. Do you have friends that if you're actually feeling so down, they will actually pray for you, make you a prayer point, fast for you? Now, that depends on the depth of your friendship and the depth of your friend's relationship with God, too. But like stuff like that, I'm just pointing out examples. You're in a financial crisis or you're in an emergency, do you have friends that can actually show up for you? You're sick, do you have friends that can actually come to your house and actually take care of you? Like so many scenarios like that have happened in my life or in people's lives that I know that are connected to me. And I'm like, friends are actually, it's more than the lunch dates, the cute vacations. That's part of the package. Cherry on top. There's stuff that like deep stuff. So evaluate your circles and think, Kuti, when life is actually not that rosy, will these people show up for me? And also ask yourself, if life is not rosy for my friend, will I show up for them? You can't just be entertaining people. And I've also realized that I used to be, because I'm not anymore, not my portion. I used to be that person that pours into people a lot, and nobody is pouring into my cup. I say even my sister say why? Because I used to, I have a big heart. I love that about myself, and at the same time I'm like, this big heart, yeah. Have pour into people's cup, and people should also pour into your cup. This thing goes two way. It doesn't go one way. People can't just be milking out things out of you, or you shouldn't be milking out things out of people. Like, you have to be a good friend in as much as you want good friends too. Pray about your friendships. Pray about them. Pray for God to give you the right people. Because honestly speaking, people meet good people in uni, good friends, or they meet bad friends. You could have been a good person and then you just all of a sudden start acting like somebody we do not know because of the company you're keeping. So be intentional about the people you have. And as friends, because we are adulting, it's more than just talking every day. Friendships do not break because you don't talk every day. Let me repeat that point. Friendships should not break because you do not talk every day. And friendship does not mean talking every day. Life is busy. Everybody is trying to make it, like I said in the first point. Like, you could not talk to your friend for a week, and when you talk, things can be okay. It doesn't mean you have to. Guys, there's no time to play like that anymore. Yes, there's time to play, talk. This was like seasons. There's time to play, work, talk, and stuff. And with life being life and everybody being in different spaces and places, sometimes it's morning where you are and it's evening where I am. Sometimes I'm working, you're off. Sometimes you're off, I'm working. These things happen. It's part of adulting. So friendships, real friendships, are not affected by, oh, you didn't talk to me, you didn't call me, in as much as you don't have to abandon your friends. Okay? Yeah. You should have time to talk to them. But I'm saying you don't have to talk every day to be friends. That's not what defines friendship. I know I talked about time management in the previous video, but I'm just going to talk about it again today. Time management, guys. Time management will humble you. If you do not crack the code to manage your time, trust me, you'll be a fatigued person. Like, if you can't do it, if you do not plan your stuff and manage it well, time management will humble you. Now look at this. We're in a world where you can work and school and have fun and every other thing that has to happen in your life. Because you know one thing about life, it doesn't stop. It actually does not stop. Life does not care Guti, this has happened in your life. If that makes sense. It doesn't stop. My mom always says stuff like this. If you don't take care of yourself, ukarwara or ukafa, kubasa vanototsvaga umwe munhu. Let me say it in English. If you don't take care of yourself, if you don't take care of yourself, and then you fall sick, God forbid, you die. Your workplace will definitely mourn you and stuff, but they're definitely going to find a replacement for you. This is just not to scare anybody. This is just to let you know that if you do not actually manage your time and take care of yourself, these things you're spending time in, especially if it has to involve with other people, once you're not there, they will replace you. So make sure you manage your time, guys. Manage your time. I don't know how to emphasize this. Manage your time. Like, have a schedule. Manage your time. Know what to do. Know when to do it. Also, don't have free time, too much free time. Because if you're too idle, you become the devil's workshop. Because if you're too idle, you become the devil's workshop. So just know how to manage your time. Have time to rest, have time to play, have time to work, have time to work extra hard, have time to do everything. But just manage your time so well. Have time to study, have time to do everything, have time for your friends. But learn to manage it all at the end of the day. Okay. This one's for my students. Your grades matter. They do. They do matter. But connections matter as well. Yeah, we are in a world where everywhere, go to Africa, go to America, connections matter as well. Do good and have connections, okay? Yeah, connect with people, talk to professors, talk to your classmates, talk to people, have meaningful conversations. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't just be yapping nonsense or just isolating yourself. You need people. Like I said, everybody's fighting to get to the top. And to get to the top, you have to talk to people. Talk to the right people. Network, okay? The last point is for my Christian girlies. Guys, don't lose God. Don't lose God. Don't lose God. Because God never loses you. You choose to lose God. Don't lose God. Even when life tries, don't lose God. Don't give up on God. Okay? Nobody said the road was going to be easy. Yeah, don't lose God, guys. Like, the way I'm repeating it shows how serious it is. Don't lose God. Trust in God. Pray. Have a relationship with God. Have a relationship with God. Talk to God. Pray. Read your Bible for yourself. Don't read the Bible through TikTok. Eh? Know God for you. Pray. Life with God, life is hard, right? Life can be hard. But when God is in it, you could be going through the most. But knowing that you have God, it just makes the burden lighter. Don't lose God. University is one space where you either make it or you lose it as a person. Careers aside, as a person, you could actually lose yourself or you could actually be a better person. And to everybody who's watching this video, I pray you don't lose it. You don't lose yourself to the things of the world. You don't fall for the wrong things. You don't dig nasty pits for yourself. You just stay on the right path. So many temptations in uni can try to drag a person. So be mindful. Be mindful of the company you keep. Be mindful of the things you yourself involve yourself with. Be mindful of the people you give access to your life. Life is so spiritual. Be careful. I was going to talk about something, but I think we'll wait for the next video. So my little ones, or my age mates, or my older ones, guys, don't lose God. Okay? Yeah. I think I'll end today's video right here. In our next video, we'll probably talk about everything love and stuff in uni, relationships, love, and everything you want to talk about there about. I hope if it's not the next video, definitely that video is coming where we'll talk about these relationships and love, because these things have a huge impact on university students, especially my little sisters. So I'm coming for you. Okay, guys, this video might have been haphazard, but like I think you got one or two. And I will catch you later. With love, Chloe and Natasha. Bye for now, besties. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget that I love you and Jesus loves you more. With love, Chloe and Natasha.